She won't survive.
She'll be swept out to sea.
Trudy, you don't have to do this. Seems like a nice day for a swim.
It is my honour to play Trudy Ederle in Young Woman in the Sea, an extraordinary woman who swam against the tide in every sense. By the age of 20, she had broken world records, she'd won an Olympic gold, and was one of the most famous female athletes of her time. But one accomplishment eluded her: to swim the English Channel. Playing this woman, the obstacles she faced, and her incredible self-belief in the face of enormous prejudice made me think about the barriers that still exist today, be it based on gender, age, education, ability, or ethnicity.
The dedication and stubbornness of Trudy was so beautifully portrayed, and it's something that really resonated with me as an athlete, of that thing of just like wanting to do the most and be the best and to push herself to these limits.
A friend of mine said, "You love a challenge. Have you ever heard of the ice mile?" So it's basically a mile in under 5 degrees, just wearing a swimsuit, a hat and goggles.
I'm a 45-year-old mother of one. I have a permanent stoma as a result of childbirth, and as a swimmer, I would say I have gone from being a bobber-abouterer to a channel swimmer.
I haven't always been disabled, but I have always swum. And when I was a kid, I grew up swimming competitively and then had an accident and eventually got back into swimming and became more of an adaptive athlete. Last year, I swam the channel.
I was told it's really dangerous to swim the English Channel with a stoma. That's why no one's done it before. What a stoma actually is, it's a section of your bowel that is brought out onto your abdomen. So the concern was that my stoma bag would come off and that my bowel would disintegrate. And I thought, well, who is anyone to tell me what I can and can't do in my life? And I think, you know, somebody like Trudy sets the scene for so many women. And like, there's a really famous phrase, which is, you can't be what you don't see.
There's always been a dream of mine, I think, to swim the English Channel. And for me, the biggest barrier to getting into swimming was actually getting into the water in the first place.
It was 8 years from my first open water swim to qualifying for the Olympics, and there was a lot of frustration and difficulty throughout that time. But I knew the opportunities that it was going to give me were going to be worth the discomfort.
The first winter of training, I had people coming up to me saying they'd like to join me, and so they did, just one by one. Now it wasn't very many at all. And I saw this celebrating that we were alive and that we were doing this seemingly crazy thing.
I've co-founded the Black Swimming Association. We did so in 2020, and that is to promote the welfare and safety of Black and Asian minorities in swimming. And I'm partnered with a brand called Soul Cap. They're really cool. They're creating hats for larger hair, and it is that simple, creating swimming hats for longer, thicker hair, for locks, for braids, just so people who have thicker or longer hair can go swimming and not have to stress around trying to get in a one-size-fits-all cap. Swimming is a sport for all.
Swimming for me is an environment where I can work on the strength of my mind. It is unbelievably empowering.
When I'm in the water, I'm a really strong swimmer and just as good as everybody else. And as I've started swimming more, my confidence has actually grown thanks to the swimming, both in the pool and out of the pool.
It really forces you to tune into yourself, to tune into your body.
Whatever else is in your head, it's gone. And that's when the sea looks bluer, the sky is brighter.
And it's freeing. All that frustration just goes because I'm in my happy place.
I think it's something that we should all get to experience.
I really, really want to encourage people with stomas to get in the water. I don't want anyone to think that this isn't a place for them.
Where I am, there's a big local blue tits group. It's literally got swimmers from people that have never been in open water before to people that swim the channel. But it doesn't matter who you are, you're still welcome. You can still go and swim. I'm Sophie Etheridge and I'm a world record holding swimmer.
I'm Alice Deering, and I was the first Black woman to represent Britain at an Olympic Games in swimming.
I'm Jill Castle and I'm the stoma swimmer.
I'm Sian Richardson, and I founded an inclusive outdoor swimming community. What I particularly loved about Trudy was that she just did it, with people telling her, you can't, you can't, you can't. She did it.
I hope our film is a testament to this incredible woman and what she achieved against the odds, and continues her legacy as someone who should inspire us all.
To swim.
To dream.
To hope.
To dare.